Oh, hi. Yes. Oh, it's me editing. Guess who unplugged their microphone before recording this and forgot to put it back in? Me. So you're just gonna have to live with my laptop microphone audio for this one. And I'm very sorry about that. It's gonna sound awful. But I hope that you will still enjoy this video. Okay, let's get going.
Hello everyone, welcome to another intro, but yeehaw, I just wanted to say it, I really wanted to say it. Welcome to the theme park, and welcome to revealing the different themes of our different areas for our theme park. That was a lot of theme in one sentence. And the first one that we are going to be building for, and this is the one that we're decorating the gate for in the studio, is a Wild West one. So we are looking at saloons, we are looking at these like water tower things and cacti. So I thought this was going to be kind of a fun one, a straightforward one, and I just wanted to say right off the bat that my goal for this is obviously not to have anything historically accurate, because there's so much deeper stuff going on there. My goal is to have it more in the sense of a kid going as a cowboy for Halloween. That is how deep I want to go here. So, obviously I'm German. I've never seen that kind of stuff in real life. So I just went off of some like theme party images and stuff. So that is kind of what I'm referencing here. And yeah, it was a lot of fun to work on, and I think that it looks really fitting, and I'm really excited as always for this project. Those trees in the background that you're seeing are going to be gone. I felt like they looked too lush and too beautiful. Also, I want to mention that this video is pretty much unedited. I just put it into Premiere and sped it up, and I was like, oh, this is already very short. So if there's a weird pause somewhere, then I was probably looking at more reference pictures. But yeah, I don't know. I'm also in a bit of a time hurry. You might notice that this video comes out a day late, and it's currently very much deeply into the night, and I have to work tomorrow morning. I'm very stressed currently. I've said in a few videos now, but I will be traveling for the majority of June, which also means for you guys that there will not be much going on the channel during June. But all of the themes are going to be revealed during my time gone, so I hope that I'll get to see your guys' reaction to themes. Obviously there is 5 more to be revealed in the next few weeks. I think that probably I will have one theme per week, and then reveal. And no, I will pre-record the theme reveals, have each week one video be one of these gate thingies, and then once I'm back from holiday, which probably I'll be home earlier than I intend to, or that we planned originally, I will go back to, building regular stuff, but I just don't have the time right now to build anything else for the in-betweens. So probably by Friday, or maybe Thursday, I haven't figured that one out yet, but one of those days, one of my usual upload dates, I will just, give that stuff to you. I just don't have the time to pre-record for the entire time that I'm gone, and also, the rest of the month, I'll have to work a lot, so I just don't think there's much that I can give you, but I can give you the theme reveals, which I think is so much fun. And yeah, so we are making this little gate. I pretty much based it off of just a picture I found on Pinterest, which really just had this exact gate. It had this like bleached out wood. It had, the sign was a little bit different, but I didn't find a sign that I could write on in Planet Zoo, which I feel like there's not that many signs you can actually write things on. But yeah. I wanted to mention this. Also, I discovered a new plant for this that I don't think I've ever used. It looks sort of like a fern. If you sink it into the ground, you'll see it in a second. And I think the biggest challenge for this area is going to be that it won't be very lush in foliage, which, if you know me and you know any of my builds, I love my furniture, the foliage. Did I say furniture before? I don't know. But if you know me, I love foliage, plants, trees, bushes. I love them. And this will be kind of for me to not use those. But I think that the entirety of this project so far does not have that much plans. I'm really proud of myself, and I kind of still want to make it make sense, because even though this is a theme park, I don't think, we won't have, say, a tropical tree in this, because we are placing this in kind of a grassland, deserty area. I think I said it before, kind of like California-ish, I was thinking. So this is, I want the plants to make sense, and so I also put them into planters, because those rocks would obviously be faux rocks, because it's a theme park, and they would, put that kind of stuff there to make it look creamy, and so the plants would be, and the rocks would be fake. So that is that, but I felt like the real rocks, the natural rocks, look better, but they're supposed to be fake, because why would you have these type of rocks just laid around in real rock form? But yeah, so right now I understand that this kind of looks more like random desert Mars-ish, and not so much like Wild West anything, but I promise by the end we'll get there. And this is, by the way, the fern that I was talking about. I never used that before, but it looks so good in this, because it has this like slight thing of yellow, and also the shape of these rocks are kind of based on another picture that I've seen. So yeah, okay, so now we're kind of like zooming back and forth. By the way, in the background there, you will see that I did create a bit of a like piece palette for this, and I just want to announce that by the end of announcing all of these themes, all the 6 themes, I have a big, very long video for you where I actually make those palettes. So I'm making 6 of these palettes, meaning I go through the catalog 6 times, and kind of going through my thoughts. Some of them I will just show you, others I will actually go through with you and kind of talk on my process of collecting pieces for a certain theme or a certain area of a zoo. So kind of how I go about this, and I thought this was kind of a fun example, because obviously these are very exaggerated themes, so I figured it would be cool to kind of use those to sort of explain the process of it, because I think it's much harder to put into words when it's just like a regular zoo, and to put into words like what vibe you're going for. But with this, because it's so like cartoony, theme parky, I felt it was sort of easier. So you will see me create those palettes. The Wild West one is actually one that I didn't really create on camera, because it was one of the last ones that I did. So you're just gonna see that in the video. But there's also stuff that I literally talk you through the entire catalog, and it takes forever. And I don't want to know how long that video is gonna be. I don't know. I'm sorry. But it's gonna be fun, and I'm glad that I recorded it, because I do think it's interesting. So now actually we are building a little water tower. Right on the other side, you kind of saw a little building, which is kind of a fake building. So there's nothing behind it. It's just a front, and to just look fun. I wish we had like skulls, because a lot of these things had like a what are they called? Not a cow, not a bison. I don't know what they're called. Like the big horn ones, like those skulls. They're in all of these pictures. Anyway, I hope it makes any sense. But also in the pictures are these water towers, and I so wanted to build one, and I think we will build more as we go through this area. But this was my first attempt at doing it, and for that I'm really happy. And once I was building it, I got this idea of having it like broken and some water like splattering out. which is something that I didn't originally kind of think of. It just like came to me when I was building this water tower that could be fun. So it will have this like water like just spraying out there, and it goes into a little bit of a pool on the other side of it. I wasn't sure on what color to use. I think it looked really nasty in the screen, and so I kind of changed it to like a greenish blue later on, like there. And it still looks sort of nasty, but a little more realistic. Yeah, so I think that was fun. I don't think, on one hand, I don't think it's realistic. Like, you wouldn't have this to have your guests get, wet. But at the same time, like, there's another way to go up these stairs. So if you don't want to walk underneath it, you could go the other way, I guess. That was just like fun. Like, it's a hot day, and like kids would think that was funny. And yeah, I'm quite happy with this idea, and we're almost done with the building part of this, and I said end a lot. So I will leave you a couple of seconds of music before we have a quick look in the redstone part. I don't know where the ends are coming from. Oh my god. Okay, so into the music. See you in a few seconds. Alright, so looking at this now, I'm kind of considering putting in a bigger sign as well. Because this is very small, but I like it. I think it looks fun. This is the kind of the fake wall thingy that I was talking about. And it's kind of like has some like planters around. So obviously we'll have to connect it up with the next. Maybe it's not the next theme that we're going to reveal. I might go all over the place with the themes, but once we build this gate, we might have to see how we're going to connect this. I think I'll just do like walls in the whole space theme that we got going on over here. So this would be entering into the Wild West world. And I just hope that we can kind of, make all these things flow together nicely, which will be a challenge. But I'm up for that challenge, obviously, because I came up with this idea. So after the video finished, I also added some of the decals to make it look like some sand was like throwing over. I'm not sure if I'll keep it that way, but for now it's good. But yeah, I quite like this. Oh, right, I moved this thing. I'm sorry, I forgot to finish this up. We can do that, no problem. And I might also add some more decoration in this area, but not right now. This is one of those things that you do, ages later when you're finishing up some stuff. But all right, let's actually be a tourist here and go in here and look at it from here. So you can just go up any way. And so this is the broken water tower. So there's like water going here. And you might be able to look into this here, which is just one of the fountain pieces that is just like sunken into some stones, which is such an easy way to get some small waterways in here. And this is just not very even here. It's not entirely covered, is what I meant to say. Oh, it's. I hope this isn't like a super laggy footage because of the water that we're under. Oh my god, what is going on? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Work with me here. Oh no, it's poking over here. Let's okay. Cool. Well, come on. You can do it. We can turn you that way. That's cool. Okay. Well, now we fix it. So like I said, you can just like sink in the fountains into the ground and therefore get these like small little water things. So there's a bit of a step here, which is so stupid because I really struggle to get the path in a way where it would be wheelchair accessible. And then this step created. I did try to, work around this over here, but didn't really succeed. So I like this side of it more, probably because of the water tower, I'll be honest. But I think this looks just really nice. And just I hope that this isn't gonna look weird when we look over and there's a different theme over here. But we'll get to that problem when we get to it, I guess. So I might decorate these little in-between areas, but I'll do that once I know what's behind it, because there's just a bit of chaos behind it right now. And then there's this other way to walk down or even walk up, whatever you want. And just look up here a bit. And there's just a bit of stuff that I was building on here. So from here, you kind of look into the souvenir shop, and you're back into this whole area. And one thing that I really, really wanted was for these gates, when you exit them, to have either a cool view of the space area or to kind of be blocked off. So I didn't want it to, look at a blank wall or something, but to either look at its own theme or kind of get the space stuff. And I think once you walk down this lane here, it looks so cool. And I've never even checked what it looks like from here. Okay, so I guess from here you will see more of the other gates, but when you actually face this way, it's perfect. Again, I'm very, very proud of this area. So yeah, I just think that is all. And I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that this was fun to you. I hope that you're excited to hear about more different themes. And yeah, I don't know which theme it will be next. It's just the one that I feel like building next. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on another time. Bye.
Oh, hey, hi. Well, this is me editing, and guess who unplugged their microphone right before starting to record this? And I really, really just don't have the time to redo it. I might redo it later, but just so you know, the microphone quality is awful in this video. So I hope you enjoy, but let's go.